To the draft we go. We're doing this tonight too. I need mental clarity. A reminder of what's coming up is Boone Jenner, Andrew Kopp, Jake DeBrusk, and Nazem Kadri will all be dealt. Vince Dunn as well. Ottinger as well. All of these guys, we're going to shop at the draft to get anything we can for them. And we'll see what we can do for Bergeron moving forward. None of the top picks are available to be moved. The Islanders are trying to move the 6th overall pick. Which, given that Jakob Skula is out there, might be worth it. Also, Nikita Brizgalov, who is pure defensive defenseman. But before we worry about that, let's worry about moving some of the dead weight off of this team. Ottinger, you're gone. I don't care for what. Hopefully draft picks. Marcus Foligno, Blake Wheeler. 4th rounder, Connor Murphy's right. It's a 3rd rounder from Columbus. Right now, Columbus has it. And I'll shop the player that comes with it. I'm at the point where I don't give a shit about what it means for the AI. It's Lindblom. It doesn't matter. Have Jake Ottinger give me that 3rd round pick. At this point, I have to be desperate. I'm not going to fully rob the AI, but if they say they're interested, then fuck it, they're interested. Allmark, we're going to move on from you as well. 5th rounder right now is the highest pick we can get. We're going to send him to Chicago. See you later, Mr. Allmark. I have no idea who our goalie's going to be next season. I look like a goddamn AI team right now. Defensively, Vince Dunn, get the hell off of my team. 2 7ths. We'll send you to Winnipeg. They're offering a slightly better deal. Victor Berglund, you were tragic when you played this season. The season before, you weren't that bad, though. We're going to keep you around. Can I get rid of Brian Lashoff? No, I can't. Cool. On the wing, I doubt I can get anything for Kyle Okposo, so I'm not even going to bother. Taylor Hall. Does anybody want you? Yes, they do. The Coyotes are willing to offer the 23rd overall pick. 1st and a 4th. I'm moving on from Taylor Hall. I've had enough. He is a perennial underperformer. I'm done. 1st and a 4th to send Taylor Hall to the desert where you belong. See you later, Taylor. Have fun with the Coyotes. Jake DeBrusk said he wants to leave. And we will send him. God damn it, where are we going to send him? It's to an Eastern Conference team no matter what. Let's send him. I'm not touching Patrick Kane with a 10-foot pole. We'll send him to Washington. See you later, Jake. Andrew Kopp, I love you. We thought you were the missing link. We're letting you go for nothing. We're letting you go for nothing. I'm not trading for that scumbag. Sonny Milano. 219. Well, that 1st overall pick is made. It's Janik to St. Louis. We got to get rid of Sonny Milano here. So 219 from Detroit, 214 from Montreal. That is the trade. Sonny Milano, have fun in Montreal. Oscar Lindblom, who we just picked up for no discernible reason. Pick number 202 from San Jose. Done deal. Done deal. At center, Boone Jenner, get the hell out. Pick number 118, a 4th and a 5th. 114, a 4th and a 5th from Calgary. Nope. All right. 112 from Nashville, 4th and a 5th. Looks to be, nope, 109. Nope, never mind, it's a 6th rounder with it. We are going to Nashville. Boone Jenner, see you later. Nazem Kadri, get the hell off my team. Pick number 145 from Columbus. So Lauko, Harrison, Kuntar, Olsen, Bergeron's down to a 78. The fire sale for the moment is complete. Fire sale for the moment is complete. We have 2 first-round picks to work with, 19 and 23. Let's double-check about anybody wanting Andrew Kopp. I would love being able to deal him. I'm not dealing him for Patrick Kane, even though I might be able to swap Kane for picks. Fuck him. Oh, Bergeron's still my number 1 center. Don't worry. Islanders at 6, Sabres at 8. Islanders at 6, Sabres at 8. Carlo in 2/3, Robertson in 2/3. Nemec. Do we move on from the Robertson for Swayman experiment to move up to 6th overall? Or do I have faith that Nick Robertson can be what I think he can be? Like, look at Nick Robertson's offensive stat line. I think he can be what I want him to be. I think he can. I think fucking Thomas the Tank Engine, I think he can. A little engine that could, whatever the fuck. Trains. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to move on from Carlo either. That would hurt our defense way too much. That would hurt our defense way too much to move on from Carlo. That's the only thing that we still have is half-decent defense. And I'm obviously not going to trade Simon Nemec. Let's let Vegas make that pick. We'll see what Buffalo wants. There's Majeski. This might not be the best draft to trade up in. If the 2nd overall pick's only a 76, this might not be the best draft to move up. Buffalo, no trade offers, so we can't move up into the top 10. We might be able to move up to 12 or 13. Let's take a look at the draft board. See who we got here. So, I mean, medium 4, high, none of these guys are... None of those guys are worth moving up for. Well, Joel Maroon, great point totals. 2 years out, it's a little bit better. My scouts have him as the 8th best player in this draft. There's Schultz, who's trash. I don't know how the hell they're trying to claim he's 3 years away. We have Blatter. Apparently Torrey Krug. This draft looks risky. This guy... Stick him up, huh? 3 years out. Chris Hood, I don't know if I trust that. DeAndre, I know not to take a Reinhardt, a defender named Reinhardt in the 1st round. Guy Delorme. 3 years out. And then there is Jan Chara, who has definitely not gotten his dad's height. Also 3 years out. You don't trust a dude with Hood in his name? Definitely don't. Zach McElhaney, 2 years out. Eric Stahl comparison. Because, see, you're thinking of Hood in one way, and I'm thinking Chris Hood from Alberta. Let's be honest, he supports the Freedom Convoy. That's the way my mind was going with a name like that. No thanks. Oh, Marcos Frank. This draft sucks, dude. This draft sucks. It's just a bunch of medium 6s and medium 4s that I don't trust. That guy has an unconfirmed 1T. We have, like, no guarantee medium elites. My scouts, again, just took a damn vacation. Confirmed low elite, Michael Albertschauser. 3 years out. Hello. Confirmed quick pick on Albertschauser. Not bad. Not bad. Felix Heinrich. Like, a lot of these guys are the same. They're going to be like 65s. Nothing special at all. Duke Setaguchi. Son of Devon. There's a Ludman who's almost 2 years out. Interesting. Interesting. Don't trust X Factors that unconfirmed. I never do. Alright, yeah, this draft looks like trash, man. I mean, again, Maroon. Maroon's the guy, though. Maroon's the guy. We need to trade up. Ottawa at 12, Tampa at 13. Ottawa at 12, Tampa at 13. Sens want Carlo, not going to happen. Come on. Tampa at 13. Lauco and Luno. Roberts, fuck. Oh, these teams are just not helpful. Vancouver at 11, San Jose at 10. We might have to pay more for it, but it's going to be worth it for this guy. Vancouver, Carlo, Lauko, Luno, and... I can't do that. I can't do that, man. Come on, San Jose. Carlo, Luno, Lauko, Luno, Leach. Fuck. Take my first rounder. I get that you don't want a first rounder, but please. Would you, though? Philly at 9. Philly, come on. Do me a favor here. I'll take Rasmus Ristolainen if you put him through waivers again. Here, what if I add Rasmus Ristolainen to this trade? Now they have an offer, actually. God, come on. Pittsburgh at 7. This is turning into a bit of a scary situation. Pittsburgh at 7. There we go. A first, a third, and Leach. It's a first next year, which is probably incredibly risky to trade. Leach is a 73 at 22. We're done deal. Done deal, Pittsburgh. Done deal. You take my picks next year, that's fine. That also hurts my ability to offer sheet somebody, but you know what? I don't care. Because we're going to get the best player here in this first round that we can possibly get at pick number 7 in what looks to be a god-awful draft. There are dudes with medium elite potential who would be great trade pieces, but Maroon's actually going to be good. So I am going to pass on the garbage medium elites and actually take the good medium top 6. How is this guy 2 years away? Like, I get those things are only 3. How is this dude 2... I swear to God, if I get jebaited into taking this dude... School is 3 years out. Oh my God. Don't make me regret this. I knew he'd be a 65, but have that fucking X factor. Okay. It was worth it. It was worth it. He has the X factor. It's going to take him a little bit to develop. But we might have just drafted the next David Pastrnak, except he's a center. So Jakob Skula, welcome aboard. Very, very risky to trade up to get that guy. But what's done is done. Buffalo has no interest. Philly, do you now have any interest? I was going to go for that medium top 6 forward. It looked pretty good, but at this point I think we're probably locked into who we have. San Jose, still Carlo Luno, Nordqvist. Yep, none of that's happening. The next Max Avad. Here's hoping. Alright, I can't be too upset with what we ended up with. I can't trade Luno and Lauko, man. I hate to say it, they're going to be very important pieces to this team next year. So fuck it, we won't get that one dude, but that's okay. We'll see how good he was, though. We know he's going to be good. Yeah, Maroon was a 70. Medium top 6, didn't have a gold X factor. Hood was only a 65, medium 4. We made the right choice. Jesus Christ, an enforcer went 11th overall. Yeah, we made the right choice. We absolutely did. Trading up wasn't necessarily the plan, but it's hardly a mistake. We could take Jan Chara for the storyline of having a Chara. That dude's got a very unconfirmed 1T, also unconfirmed 2 years out. He's a real risky pick, that one. That dude's 3 years out. That dude's 3 years out. So the next dude that I actually like the looks of. Spezza, unconfirmed. Unconfirmed across the board for those abilities. Janicki not looking that good. Guerra's not looking that good. Next dude that I actually liked was Abelchauser. Could take Chara. Could risk it on the big centerman Zach McElhaney, which honestly isn't a bad idea. I highly doubt he's that good. He's a big risk, man. He is a big risk. Or we just go for the guy that we know. Is there anybody good after Abelchauser? Heinrich is about the same in terms of unconfirmed. Sarge, 3 years out. There's, again, Setaguchi, who's the same damn thing. There was Ludman, who's also a real shot-in-the-dark pick. Like, there's a lot of medium 4, medium 6 options. There's just no, like, slam-dunk elite option. That guy's got a Chara comp. Connor Cullen also has a Chara comparison. Puistola. I have yet to see. Like, oh yeah, confirmed medium elite. Sontag, about 3 years out. This is looking like an absolutely abysmal draft. We are going to risk it on McElhaney. We're going to risk it on McElhaney and then take that other dude, the low elite, afterwards. So, Zach McElhaney, 65 medium top 6. Does have off the rush. That's about it. He's fine. He's fine. Good trade bait. For the record, the Enforcer or whatever was a 67. 4-star physical category. How tall was he? 6'5". No small Chara. Yeah, I know the personality traits never matter. They can matter a little bit. Chara just went off the board before our next pick. They matter a little bit more with morale on, I find at least. No doubt in my mind, we're taking the defenseman Michael Albert Schausser with this next pick. He's a 64 low elite with that confirmed quick pick, as we knew. Also has tape-to-tape back at you and Heat Seeker. So 3 picks already in this first round, all 3 of them pretty damn good. I was tempted to maybe trade away a pick or two. I think now we can just sim to the picks that we have left. And honestly, we are already at the stage. Oh my god, there's like no medium elites to risk it on. There is another low elite, Noah Steves. We got a couple of low elites to risk it on. But the amount of medium elites to risk it on, there's a ton of low elites to risk it on. Jesus Christ. And that's basically all that we have left in terms of hope. That's not good. That's not good at all. Then there's a starter or two to risk it on. Muir's doesn't look that great. Jean DeVos is trash. Caden King. Well, out of those that we have pinned, who is projected to be drafted next? Zontag, the Swede. Per Sontag. How good are you going to be? Let's just risk it for you. 63 low 6. Just go for it. It's all we can do. Neil Faith. 6'4" winger out of Vancouver. Neil. 64 low 6. Just make the picks. Get it over with at this point. This doesn't even matter. Caleb Fairchild out of Kamloops. Low 6. Yep, this is going to be abysmal, but the picks are bad enough that they're not worth trading. Braylon Sarno out of HPK. Low 9. This is abysmal. At least we did a good amount of damage in the first round. That's pretty much all I can say. Do we have anybody else left pinned on the board? We got 4 dudes. We will take Steves. Noah Steves. 49 overall, low elite. Also in round 5. Let's take Bennett Darby out of Tampere. Low elite. 52. All the low elites. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We'll also take Cody Petrangelo out of the Acadie Bathurst Titan system. He's trash. And in the 7th round, because this draft is trash, let's take Lance Pelly, the 19-year-old grinder, low top 6. Oh, boy. And, of course, the Kraken found a low elite, the bastards. Well, who do we got, then? Brendan Cruz. Let's hope for the best, bud. Yep, you're absolutely trash. More 7th round picks. That's what we needed. Let's take 18-year-old Alexander Samsonov. Medium bottom 6. I just want this to be done. Do we have any goalies left to confirm? Medium backup Ernest Hutchings. Big Ernie. How many 7th round picks do we have? God help us all. Mason Worrell, son of Pete. Medium bottom 6, and there we go. We are done. So, a lot of draft picks. couple low elites in the later rounds. The 3 first-round picks, I feel like I did a little bit better than Don Sweeney did. But we moved on from all of our rentals, a lot of our dudes. A lot of our dudes. We are absolutely going into a new era with this team, yet the goal is still to win. So looking at the team, we have 2 goalies right now, the Bowpits and Bussy. Defensively, we will qualify Berglund, we will qualify Ryan Mast. Michael Callahan, you weren't too bad when we actually played you. Let's sign you for the year. Sign you for the year. Piper, screw it. You'll get your UDFA. Why not? Brian Lashoff can go. And then we got a bunch of prospects. Quite a few low elites. Right wing side. Keegan Colasar, honestly, he was probably going to get another chance on the 4th line. Okposo can go. We'll sign Bolaris to his ELC. We'll sign Lindbergh to his ELC. Hendry, we will not. 7th round pick in 2024. Hendry, you're not going to cut it. Left wing side, hate to do it. Andrew Kopp, you don't want to come back. You are out. We will qualify Nick Robertson. Georgi Merkeloff will bring back again because why not? And Kelvin Kemp, another former 7th rounder. You are terrible. At center, Lauko will be qualified. Harrison will be qualified. Trevor Kuntar will be qualified. Patrice Bergeron will be re-signed. He still wants $4 million. I don't say no. He wants a 2-year deal. Fuck it, Bergie. Come on back. Quinn Olson will be qualified. Hall. You know, Curtis, fuck it. We'll keep you for 1 more season. Bonino can go. Cashman, yes. Grandson of Wayne needs to be signed. We'll keep Mark McLaughlin for another year. Keep Mantikivy for another year. We will not be signing Joakim Nokalainen. Great name. Terrible player. And that's that. So Bergeron's back for 2 more years. Looks like everybody is going to take the deals offered. So, we have a bunch of RFAs. We'll cut Kyle Okposo. We do have $45 million in cap space. You'll love to see it. Nick Robertson. Give me 2 years at 4.3, buddy. Give me 2 years at 4.3. I could technically ask for less. He's expensive as shit anyway. J-Huds, thank you for the 8 months. I love you too. Yeah, we'll see if Robertson accepts that. To be honest, I could ask for less. Lauko has 1 year left. This will be the big year for him to prove himself. Everybody else can just accept the initial qualifying offer. Everybody else can do that way. Lauko rejects. Robertson does accept. So, Lauko, you can kick rocks and accept the qualifying offer if you're going to go to play a little bit of hardball, bud. You're going to play hardball. To free agency we go. With all the money in the world. All the money in the world. We need to bring back this NHL goalie coach, Emiliano Alberts, because he is spectacular. Then again, even with an A goalie coach in both the NHL and the AHL, only the AHL has found playoff success. We'll save the other spot as open for now, because we're going to have to find out who the best coach for this team is. And in terms of scouts, let's send out a couple of offers. We'll also send an offer out to TJ Oshie, because why not? And we'll try to bring back Big Z as a scout. So, this team, broken wheelchair. 11 months on the prime. Wheels, thank you as well. Greatly appreciate you, sir. So we have $40 million to spend. We need 2 NHL goalies and an AHL depth goalie. Defensively, we have Lindholm and McAvoy. We have Nemec and Carlo. And then we have probably Blank and Tristan Luneau With Berglund and Mast, who I think is a lefty, he's a right D. Okay. Alto's a lefty, though, isn't he? He is. I need a lefty. Nemec will probably be top 4 next year, so I need a third pair lefty. That's easy enough to find. Forward-wise, LOL. Let's see what we got. So, top line, Marchand's also now a third liner. Top line will be Marchand, Bergeron, and Pasternak. It's like the Who touring in 2022. It's just sad, but you know they're not going to stop until somebody dies. And even then, Nick Robertson will 100% be that second line left wing. We need a huge year out of him. Absolutely huge. And honestly, the third line should probably be Lauko, Kuntar, and Nordqvist. They've earned it. They have absolutely earned it. So the fourth line can probably be Olsen, Harrison, and somebody else, Keegan Colasar. So I need a second line center and right wing. That is what I need. No offense to Hall and Swan, I don't think they're ready. So we know exactly what we need here. Let's see who's out there that we could spend $40 million on, shall we? And this is not the biggest free agent class we've ever seen. Let's start off in goal. Kemper, Ottinger, Blackwood, Chekhov, Samsonov, Allmark's back out there. There are some names. Logan Thompson. RFAs include Devin Levi, who is now 24 years old, has only ever gotten a chance in Rochester. He might be worth a shot as the backup goalie. He might. Are there any prospects? Again, I am now beyond the point of sending people back to their teams. Does not appear to be any high caliber prospects. Even Dexter, 64 at 20 years old. So, the question is, I mean, Darcy Kemper won the Vezina last year and is only asking for $5 million because he's 36 years old. Ottinger sucked. Mackenzie Blackwood's been pretty damn good. He wants $5 million. Chekhov, not so much. Samsonov's been okay at points. Allmark was also okay at points. Brassois, Markstrom. These guys might have been in the AHL. All right, Brassois was in the NHL. Markstrom was still in the NHL with Calgary. Thompson not exactly crushing it. I do like Logan Thompson. No doubt we throw our name into the hat for Darcy Kemper. I mean, he's fresh off of a Vezina win. He might not be Vezina caliber for us. But with the money that we have, throw our name into the hat for Darcy Kemper. Absolutely. And we will go to offer sheets. $1.7 million is the amount that you can offer someone without needing to give anything up. We'll go for Levi. If we don't get him, Logan Thompson's the guy. Let's see how badly Buffalo wants to keep Devin Levi. We might have just helped him get paid. For defensemen, RFAs include Samuelson, Gilden, Yarosek. I mean, some young guys here, though. Like, David Yarosek's only 22. I don't have space for him. He'd be in direct competition with Luno. He's got a really good shot. I know it's cut off, but 4 stars. He's not bad, but he kind of directly intertwines with Tristan Luno. And it's not worth it to do what we'd have to do. But left D-wise, Grushnikov, and here I'll move down so you can see this. Grushnikov, Cullen, Sword, Forcemark, Wallander. A lot of RFA defensemen here who could be worth throwing our money at to see if we can get them. Let's do it. We're either going to help these kids get paid or we are about to stock up on young defensemen. So, Grushnikov, Cullen. Like I said, we're either going to stock up on a lot of young defensemen or we're going to help these guys get paid. Get Graham Sword in there. Forcemark. Again, if they're RFA, they're fair game for us. Wallander isn't necessarily the ideal guy at this point, but even then, like I said, I need a third pair defenseman. And bringing in rentals hasn't worked. Honestly, even these guys. Osplund, why not? Send a deal over to Osplund. We'll send a deal to Porter. Screw it. Pay your prospects or they're coming to me. That's how is it going to work. I mean, this dude is just some random guy that the compy signed that they shouldn't have to fill out their roster because that's what happens. Bengston's definitely not worth 1.7 to any other team, but he's worth 1.7 to me. So we will wait in terms of potentially signing anybody. D'Angelo is looking for 11.2 million, LOL. And in worst case, we could go, I mean, someone like Robin Salo is technically third pair. That's a pretty damn solid defensive defenseman, physical, good skating. Vakanainen's out there too. We will obviously wait for the prospects, though, for that situation to clear itself up. Also, Arseny Koromaslov is available. The Canucks elected not to keep him. And I have no problem paying this kid to come here either. Not a problem. Also, there's some dude, Fabian Venkateshin. Try to sign him to his ELC. In terms of the high sixes, there are quite a few. But there was one good one. His name is Vinny Iorio, who I sent back to a team once. I'm not going to do it again. Handing out 1.7 million bucks like it's going out of style. The big need is forward. I need a second line center and a second line right wing. There are players available. RFAs include Kent Johnson. No way in hell we have... Wow, Delmas is out there too. Montreal dropping the ball for this kid. We don't have the money to go after, or even the... We have the money. We don't have the draft pick allocation, because again, we made that trade at the draft. So I can't even go for these guys if I wanted to. But that is just who is out there. In terms of the deals of the guys who could potentially be kind of snuck under the radar, apparently a lot of dudes. Apparently a lot of dudes. Way more dudes than I would have thought. John Beecher's out there too. So yeah, Pete would be way too much. If he's too much, Delmas is too much. Yeah, we can't do that. Jameson Reese. Okay, he's still looking for too much. Persson? Persson is the first guy that we could go for. Ludwig Persson of Toronto. He could be the center to Nick Robertson. Let's try it. Let's try it. 1.7. We're either going to get these guys paid or we're boned. Danila Yurov. Honestly, shit, you could be a fourth liner. No, you couldn't. Never mind. Lauko obviously is ours to begin with. I have him factored into our lineup. Johnny Beecher, I'd love to bring you back. I can't bring you back for that much. Brad Lambert. Brad Lambert. Let's give it a shot, Brad. Justin Sordiff. 24 years old, high 9. He's probably not going to get that much better, but honestly, he could be a really good depth option for me. So we'll see if we can bring him in. The other Jack Hughes, son of Montreal GM Kent Hughes. We'll try to bring him in. Riley Kidney. You can see where this is going. You can see where this is going. I've given up so many assets over the years that at this point, we are officially allowed to push the AI's buttons in terms of offer sheets, and we'll see how many of these guys we get. Typically, we don't end up with this many options, but we're going to try. And again, the compies have pretty much no reason to not accept the deals. We'll see if they do, though, and if they don't, I'm about to get a shitload of people. A shitload of people. And honestly, we'll deal with it if that situation comes up. Chuckins! Oh, Cole Huckins. A legend of a series in the past, of course. Even Adam Raska. Dude's a grinder of all grinders. He's gonna be like a typical Shark. It's gonna be frustrating. Cardwell. Another Sharks prospect. The Sharks just don't like signing their prospects, and I don't know what to tell you. Latimer. You're also fair game. I'm very intrigued to see how this is going to go and how many of these dudes are actually going to be able to sign with us. Very, very intrigued. How many teams don't match the deal? Because this is the Boston 1.7s, basically, yeah. You got the Ottawa 67s. We're the 1.7s. Jalen Grube, whatever the hell it is. Who do you look like? Who do you look like? He's like a mix of a Paul brother and a magician on TikTok. Girlfriend shows me a lot of TikTok. Spends $40 million on young guys. Fucking right. Fucking right. The big name dudes can't get it done. Machine Gun Kelly, good shout. Hey, dude, the young dudes can't get it done. Then I will sit here even on Kressler. The young dudes can't get it done. Then we will allow Patrice Bergeron to go his full Tom Brady and just absorb the youth from these bodies of theirs. All right, these other dudes aren't really worth it, are they? Stormberg's not worth it. I mean, Kressler wasn't really worth it, nor was Orr. But you know what? Fuck it. I kind of got on a run. Probably screwed myself a little bit. But that's okay. I can't even... 31 contract offers out there right now. 31. In terms of UFAs, I need a center and I need a right wing. That is what I need. Oliver Bjorkstrand I nearly picked up from the Blue Jackets. He wants $10 million for 3 years. That is not going to happen. Tom Wilson wants $6 million for 3 years. That is not going to happen. Matt Duchene. How old do I want my team to be? 40 points. That's not good enough. Adam Ruzicka was okay. 54. 54 for Calgary. All right. Pedersen didn't really do much. Boone Jenner didn't want to come back. Alex Tuck, again, we nearly picked up at the deadline. Alex Tuck would be such a Bruin, but... Tarasenko's out there, still capable of putting up points, is Vladimir Tarasenko. Mills, thank you for the 32 on the primer. We do appreciate you. Maybe we finally bring Matt Barzal to Boston and put him with Tarasenko and Robertson. Abrazee's not the worst. Garland barely played last year. I wonder if he was scratched or injured. You got Cody Glass, Tanner Jeannot, Jordan Eberle, Lawson Krause and his bajillion penalty minutes. Ovi is out there, but again, left wing only at this stage. Stammer. Veteran Stamkos. Stamkos at center, Tarasenko on the right. How old is this team going to be? I don't hate the idea of putting Steven Stamkos at center. I really don't. He's still very capable of putting up points. Stammer, join the dark side, buddy. Join the dark side. $4 million. Vladimir Tarasenko. Join the dark side. Robertson, Stamkos, Tarasenko. And a shitload of young guys. Let's see how this works out for us. What a shit show. What a shit show. We got Alberts as the goalie coach back, which is beautiful. Warrior, I had no idea you were streaming, but thank you for the raid. Twitch does love to not show alerts. Steven Stamkos, welcome to Boston. Foodie, we don't know yet. Raska, we don't know. This is just going to be nothing but this. Kromoslov ended up signing. Kressler said no. Arturi also said no. Huckins also said no. Okay, it's glitching out with the whole you didn't offer me enough money bullshit. Devin Levi also said no. I think I glitched out the game. Apparently I don't have the cap space anymore. I totally glitched out the game. 100%. 100% glitched out this game right now. This is beautiful. The game doesn't know what to do. I sent out so many offers. Come on, Tarasenko. Alright, so Ludwig Persson's going to stay with Toronto. Darcy Kemper did sign, as did Tarasenko. Let's go. Lambert stays with the Kings. Cullen stays with the Sabres. Hughes stays with the Blues. I got all of these young kids paid. None of them are going to be able to sign here. None of them. Miroshnichenko stays. Hey, we got Jaden Grube. Whatever. Congrats, Jaden. We got one. Justice Porter stays with the Sharks. Caldwell with the Sharks. Devin Levi stays with the Sabres. Sword with the Rangers. Let's go after Logan Thompson then as our backup goalie. He is still available, and we'll run him with Darcy Kemper. We only have $14 million in cap space right now, but I'm pretty sure it's because it's just still a bunch of 1.7 offers that are out. Wallander stays with Detroit. Foodie. I mean, we'll know. We'll know if we were able to sign somebody, but all these young guys just got paid because of us. That's hilarious. That is, and now we're back up to $26 million in cap space. So in terms of RFAs now, we sent out 1 million bajillion offers. Honestly, Shergill we don't even really need. Alright, everybody's gone. But we did well. And we'll keep an eye on the big names here, not that I even have space for them anymore. I actually don't, so... we're pretty much done. I elected to go with Stamkos and Tarasenko. Elected to play with them. Bunny, it's not fixed. It's never gonna be fixed. It's not fixed. It's never gonna be fixed. Stop pretending that I'm gonna fix the bot in chat. I'm not. I'm never going to. Get used to it. How are you not used to it by now? My God. So let's take a look then. Obviously, I still have some roster spots to fill. I got some money to spend. And draft picks to recoup. But it'll be Kemper and Thompson, Bo Pete and Bussy. I need a, I need a fifth goalie. I need a fifth goalie. Before I forget. Quick is honestly too good. A lot of these guys are too good. Show me JF Berube. The legend, JF Berube. Beautiful. Oh yeah, Bussy's not going anywhere. He'll be a Bruin for life. He'll be a Bruin for life. So I think the main core of our team is set. We did get Iorio, Koromoslav in there. Both left defenders. Vinny is a right. Never mind. Koromoslav's a left, though. I do think that I need a third pair left D, but I don't know who that would be. Forward-wise now, with Stamkos and Tarasenko, we're basically set. So really quickly, we do need to sign Lauko, who honestly wants a crap load of money, and you know what? Fuck it, we're going to pay him, because I have to pay somebody. I have to pay somebody. Somebody on this team needs to make money. Logan Thompson will. Berube does. Oh my God, Lauko, thank you. Just making me wait 6 goddamn years. Alright, in terms of the RFAs, Joakim Kamel, Colangelo, yeah, we're pretty much out of that market. So in terms of dudes, Nick Bonino. Let's bring back Bonino. Bunny, I'm ignoring you intentionally. Deal with it. We will. It's called Shazam. Use it. $4 million for Nick Bonino. We're also going to pay Kyle Okposo to come back. Because why not? And we'll be alright. Oh, Gamecocks. We're already planning on looking at coaching. Now it's just not the right time to do it. We'll pay Okposo. We'll pay Bonino. This song literally says the name of it 17 times. People on YouTube are going to have no idea about what I'm talking about, but it's fine. Let's sign Ben Sherratt. Florida Panthers legend, Benjamin Sherratt. A horrible deadline move at the time, and a move that has only aged worse. Let's give Ben Sherratt some money. There we go. To the beginning of the new season. We'll see what our team looks like. I don't know if I'll start simming this season tonight. I don't know if I'm really planning on switching to anything else. I mean, I don't know. 2K10 might be on the agenda. I know Sin's hanging out, and he's always like, hey, you got any more of that 2K10? So. But let's see what this team's looking like heading into next year. Mashenko. Lubomir Mashenko. We could sign him and play him in the AHL. Shouldn't help. It was reason is treason by Kasabian. There you go. All right. Kemper and Thompson, now the goaltenders in Boston. Who the fuck saw that coming? Sin, I'm not against it. McAvoy, Carlo, Luno on the right, Lindholm, Nemec, and fuck. I was gonna look in the free agent market to see if there was another lefty, and I forgot. That was not a very smart move. Gilden is... Ooh, Max Gilden is out there, though. If it's not Gilden... I mean, none of these guys are really all that great. Can I get Max Gilden? Ooh, hello. Well, let's try to steal Max Gilden from Anaheim really quickly. And if that doesn't work, we're definitely going to go with Kromoslav. Why not? Give him a shot. I know he's the 77. Who gives a shit? Overall in this game... But the way franchise mode works, just play whoever might actually work out the best. Hey! Well, there we go. We got Max Gilden for the third pair. The Ducks elected not to keep him. So that worked out tremendously. Max Gilden, welcome to the Bruins, buddy. 84 overall, third pair guy. Beautiful. So that is our defense this season. And the forward core. Here we go. Here we go. Bergeron's down to a 76. Oh my god. Patrice, no. Bergeron, Marchand, Pasternak, Robertson, Stamkos, Tarasenko. The next third line was going to be Lauko with Kuntar and Nordqvist. And then Olsen, Harrison, Kolsar. 41-year-old Patrice Bergeron, still a top pairing guy, who says no. We'll have Nemec, Carlo, Gilden, Luno, Lindholm, McAvoy, Darcy Kemper in goal, because we have nobody right now long term. AHL-wise, me and Bo P and Bussy. Alto Berglund. All right, now let's call up our dudes, our depth. So Berglund and Ben Sherratt, Michael Callahan. Yeah, Michael Callahan instead of Ben Sherratt. Those will be our depth for the season. And then our depth forward, oh god. Let's just go with Mark McLaughlin. I'll even play him at the wing if I have to. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. He's not that good. Not that good. So that is the team. And then the AHL, just to make sure we got the proper dudes in. Because, yeah, now we have prospects we actually have to worry about. And Kadashin, low 4, 20 years old. Piper and Gentile. Let's just go with Van Kadashin. So the AHL, yet again, excuse me, is going to be looking pretty good. We're obviously going to take out some of the veterans for the meme players, the younger players. I actually do need to bring in another veteran or two in terms of forwards. I do need to do that. We have to do the do. We still have $14 million. Am I under the floor? No. Perfect. We are. I mean, granted, I did sign some of the cap whales, so that's not bad. UFA, forwards, veterans, Brandon Sutter. We will not let you rot. Cam Atkinson, who still actually wants money. You know what? We can throw it at you, buddy. That's the one thing we got in spades. It's just expendable income. There we go. So the last thing to do is to see what coach is the best fit for this team. Obviously, it randomly signed Lalonde. We can cut him. And we have a bunch of A's to test out. So Beaudin is a 54. How good's Therrien, who started off as our head coach last year? He's a 57. Purrington is a 58. How good is Alberts as a head coach? He's a 64. Emiliano Alberts right now shaping up as our head coach. What about DeRocher? 55. Definitely not you. Zigomanis. Zigo, 58. I'm going to have a goalie coach as my head coach because I'm a madman like that. And then Gervais Chouinard, also a 64. Is it Alexandre Gervais Chouinard? Or Emiliano Alberts? It's going to be Gervais Chouinard because his name is funny. Although, actually, who's better here? Even in offense, even in defense, better power play for Alberts, better PK, Papa John's. It's got to be Alberts. Gervais Chouinard has better influence, but Emiliano Alberts is going to be my head coach. I never run a goalie specialist as a head coach, but why the hell not? Why the hell not? With a veteran and a generalist. Look at us. Look at us. Here we are. If that coaching staff isn't enough, nothing will ever be enough. It's a failing marriage. It doesn't matter what we do. Nothing will ever solve the problems that we are currently undergoing. Sign that man. Finalize this team. Win a Stanley Cup for Patrice. We'll change the scouting really quickly, too, before I forget. Because let's be honest, if I leave it for tomorrow, I'm going to forget. Never mind. I won't forget. You watch. I won't forget. It'll be fine. Oh, let's make sure everything is set up. All right, Barkowski rejected. Screw it. We don't need an AHL goalie coach. Stamkos scored in his first game as a Bruin. This is the team that we are going to win a Stanley Cup with. I'm calling it. Brad Marchand is 38 years old. Bergeron's 41. Pasta is now 30. And then to help out Nick Robertson, we brought in Steven Stamkos and Vladimir Tarasenko for the season. That second line should destroy worlds. Lauko, Kuntar, and Nordqvist were an amazing fourth line last year. They should be a stellar third line. And then Olsen, Harrison, and Kolasar, the next men up on that fourth line. The defense is a bit concerning for that third pair, but we do what we got to do. And then I have no idea what to expect from Darcy Kemper and Logan Thompson. The goaltending situation has, again, drastically changed throughout the years. The AHL club probably has a decent little shout at doing some damage. Again, they are the defending Calder Cup champions. You got a bunch of veterans in there for depth. It's a pretty well-established team. Pretty well-established team, and I'm hopeful for what this year could be. And, of course, their goaltender is Bussy. And Bussy makes everything better. I stand by my words.